Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video. What's up, Candy Kingdom? What's good? Not bleeping it out. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on some inspirational quotes, and we may get deeper in, we may find some other stuff in my new journal. So let's just check out this video and let's see what happens. If you are new here, true here, not sure why you're here, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and make it great. Turn on all post notifications today. Leave a like down below to jump on the wave, but leave a comment down below. Just say, hey, guys, I want to see these comments flowing. So make sure that y'all are leaving comments to let me know what y'all think. I probably will be announcing the giveaway this week because I got the book. So this is the book I will be giving away. The giveaway details will be presented this week. This week is going to be a little busy week for me, but it's still going to be a good week. If that's something you may be interested in, then continue to watch this video. Let's get into the intro. Take this overboard now. What's up, guys? I am back. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to get into our inspirational quotes of the day. And they are, I accept the responsibility for my spiritual growth. Listen, you can go to your mama, you can go to your daddy, you can go to your sister, you can go to your friend, you can go to anybody you want to. But if you don't know God for yourself, then you're not going to really have a connection with him unless you get a relationship with yourself or whoever your higher power may be. So always remember that you are responsible for, praying for yourself. You are responsible for, just getting to know your God, getting to know what's inside of you, getting to know the person that you have to be. You are responsible. So make sure that you take that very seriously. Anybody can pray for you, but make sure you can pray for yourself. Now, I know sometimes you may not be strong enough to pray for yourself because you may be going through a lot, but make sure that you still try to set aside a moment to say, thank you, God, for the things that you have done. I ask you that you come into my life and that you direct me and mold me and shape me and do whatever you need to do to make me work. So y'all, let God use you. Anyway, the next quote is, I am proud of my determination to overcome. Sometimes we get into these situations where we feel like we've been defeated, we've been tied down, we've been hurt, we've been this, we've been that, and we sometimes feel like it's hard to overcome. I am proud of my determination to overcome. If I say I'm going to overcome it, I'm going to overcome it. I may have to go through some dark days, some dark moments, or some dark times in my life, but I know that eventually I will come out on top because of my determination. I know that if I continue to try and not give up, then things will be easier for me, and I will succeed in the way that I need to. So that is something that you must tell yourself. All right, the next quote is, I am a forgiving and loving person. One of the hardest things in life is to forgive other people for what they have done to us. And the most craziest part is forgiving ourselves. Make sure that you always forgive yourselves. In fact, in the journal I have, which is the Self-Love for Black Women journal, it talks about forgiving yourself and also forgiving others and what that does to your spiritual health and what that does to you mentally and all the other ways. So make sure that you forgive, but you don't really forgive for them. You forgive for you so that you can have that peace of mind and you can know that you did your best and you can know that, okay, you feel better in the end and you feel more strengthened. Now, forgiveness does not mean you have to have a bond with that person, and it doesn't mean that you have to speak to them. It just means that you're clearing your heart and your mind of the things that they have done, and you're not putting that pressure on other people. So that's something that you should really pay attention to. Okay. The next one is, my problems are coming to an end. Sometimes, like I said, and it goes back to the other quote where it says that, I'm determined to overcome. When it comes to your problems, some problems last longer than others. But the problems that can come to an end in a quickly matter, be thankful for that, because that's releasing some pressure off of you, and it's not making it so bad. So make sure that you're not putting so much pressure on yourself, and make sure that you're solving a problem one at a time, and you're making sure that these problems are solved so that you won't pass the pain on to other people. All right. And the last quote is, I am grateful for every experience. So a lot of experiences that we have make us feel like we're unworthy, or it doesn't make us feel good, or stuff like that. Well, you have to be thankful, and you have to be worthy of, you have to feel like you're worthy. You have to feel like you're okay with your experience when you go through them, because every experience has a lesson in it. And once you go through the experience, you learn the lesson, and you adapt that to your everyday life, and you start to feel a lot better about things that are going on in your life. So those are the quotes for today. Now let's get into the journal, and let's talk a little bit more about that. All right, be back in a minute. All right, guys, welcome back. So we're going to be taking another look inside of this journal. Yesterday, we did do an introduction to this journal. So we're going to see if we could find a little more in this journal. Okay, so they have now, the only thing I don't like about this journal is it doesn't have page numbers. So you have to find certain stuff just by looking through it. Okay. Let's find something in this journal. Okay. You have a page that has self-assessment. Okay, so I'm going to show you that. So on the self-assessment page, it says, spirituality can be defined generally as an individual search for ultimate or sacred meaning and purpose in life. At the end of this assessment, in a little box where you can note down the aspects you like to improve upon and how you plan to do it. So it says, I have a sense of purpose in my life. You disagree, neutral, or you agree. My values guide my decisions and actions. I take time to think about what's important in life. Oops, my phone fell. I take time to think about what's important in life. I practice gratitude. I set aside time for reflection. I spend time in nature. I make time for relaxation during the day. I have faith in a higher power. I know who I am. I have a belief system in place. I meditate or pray. I enjoy spending time alone. And all of them says disagree, neutral, or agree. So on the next page of it says brainstorm self-care activities. Okay. Self-care activities are those that we do to take care of our spiritual, mental, and emotional and physical health. Create a list of as many potential self-care activities as possible. Only include activities that you would generally enjoy, such as try yoga, a balanced diet, or regular exercise. And this is how the page looks. Okay. So let's find something else in the journal before we end the video. And then they have more of self-care. Okay, here it is, a self-care vision board on the next page. It says, create a self-care vision board. A self-care vision board is a collection of images and words that reflect your ideas for self-care. Putting your dreams and goals on paper can help you do and manifest your desire. When you feel lost or unsure about your manifestation process, or even get frustrated, check back on your goals and insights to find guidance. You can either work on multiple changes or one change at a time. Begin Being intentional about your goals will aid in making them feel more possible. Start searching for things like self-love quotes, positive images that correspond with your chosen self-care activities, self-care tips, and anything else that you would want to add to your self-care vision board. Be bold and creative. All of this service to motivate you to work your self-care practice. Everything happens in your life is a reflection of what is happening inside of you. Your world is a reflection of you, whether you focus or will take shape and manifest into your daily life. It is so important to know exactly how to use your manifestation power. Okay. All right, let's find a little bit more to read. Okay, and then they have spaces for you to do your self-care vision board on the next page. I may do mine on regular paper, or I may do mine on a board. May do it as a YouTube video, don't know. Okay, and then of course on the next page they have self-care. They have self-care, positive, self-care, positive affirmations, and then self-care, positive affirmations. So this is what they have on the next page is affirmations for self-care. This book is filled with a lot of self-care activities. You know, you have a lot of questions. Okay. They even talk about my affirmations. They talk about it says finances. They talk about career, health, and love. I guess these are the affirmation sections that you can put. Okay. And then they have gratitude. And they have some things about gratitude. And then they have gratitude activities for you to do. And I'm going to read a couple of them. Okay. Oh, boy. I dropped something. Hold on. Phone dropped again. I'm sorry. Phone dropped again. I'm sorry about that. Whew. All right. So I am going to be reading some of the gratitude ones for you to let you know. This video is all over the place. I'm sorry about that. All right. It says, list 3 things you have a reason to be thankful for. How are my challenges making me learn? The people in my life I'm really thankful for. Things I'm looking forward to. And then they have a gratitude jar. And then they have so many activities for you to do, so many questions, so many quotes. They have a big book of amazing things. So let's find one more section before we head out. Okay. They have a part called mental self-care. It says it's not the load that breaks you down. It's the way that you carry it. Okay. And then they have mental self-care, which I'm going to read that. I'm going to read a little bit of that. Okay. Mental self-care activities that help declutter your mind and reduce your stress levels. It encompasses anything that you do specifically to stimulate your mind and cultivate a healthy physique. It can be learning new things, practicing mindfulness and creativity. There is no wrong way to take care of your mental health as long as it makes you feel relaxed. All right, guys. So as you can see, the journal has a lot of valuable information. If you want to purchase the journal, the link will be in the description box below for yourself. This is the self-care journal. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. If you like what you see, I'm going to say it again. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your cat, your dog, your fish, your frog, because they're going to love it. Alright guys, cue the outro.